And okay,
so I can give you some cheers.
In today's news, of course, we got the Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer. We're going to watch it first because I'm excited about this. Are you ready, guys? Here we go. Oh, thank you for those biddies, Tech Gladiator, giving all the biddies. And
by the way,
titties?
Biddies? Biddies? I believe that's how you say that. Biddies?
By the way, Stan, I'm not going to be able to contribute to Patreon this month.
No, that's fine. It's no biggie.
But as soon as I'm able to start doing it again regularly, I will.
No, don't worry about it. Become a sub on Twitch. You can cancel your Patreon. Just use your Twitch Prime. Whatever you got to do, man. It's all good. No, I love your face and I appreciate your support. And no worries there, man. No worries there. Let's get into the to this Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer. Let's go ahead and watch that real quick. Here we go, guys.
You got some money for me, boy? I seen your name in our ledger.
You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan.
Maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father, I'll keep her in black on your behalf. We got lawmen in 3 different states after us. They chased us from the west, they chased us over the mountains.
We'll need an extra gun.
This place ain't no such thing as civilized.
You're the only one of these fools that I trust.
Where's our money?
Do you have my bag?
Always, Dutch.
Product not yet rated.
So there you go, guys. Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer. I am very, very excited. Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PS3, Xbox 360. Of course, one of those classic games. Even if you've not played it, you've heard of it. You know its value within the gaming world. It was one of those special games. It's one of those masterpiece games that everybody was going to remember. And of course, there's going to be a sequel upcoming. And we found some things out in this trailer, of course. Number one, it's going to be a prequel. We saw Dutch Vanderbilt there and things like that. So it's a prequel revolving around a new character. We see some familiar characters from the other game, but no John Marston. The focal point is not on his story. It's switched towards this gang. And they gave us a release window, not necessarily a release date. They could release it anytime in that window, and that's spring 2018. What do you guys think of the trailer?
Looks pretty cool. They actually been showing it if you turn off your ad block.
Oh yeah.
Been showing it.
Been shown on YouTube also. Yep.
Yeah. But so I did actually get to see it. I think yesterday when I was watching ads to get biddies. Because I have to disable my ad block temporarily so I can watch the ads to get biddies. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I haven't played the first one though, so it's I would probably get more out of it if I'd played the first one. You know what I mean?
Maybe, but maybe not, because that was one of the things that I want to talk to you guys about.
The anticipation of the trailer is what I mean. I'm sure it'll be a great game.
Right.
I just am not as excited about the trailer just because I haven't played the first one yet.
But the thing about Rockstar Games is just like all their Grand Theft Auto series are standalone experiences that you did not have to play Grand Theft Auto 3 to enjoy San Andreas. You did not have to play San Andreas to enjoy Vice City, or you didn't have to play any of the PS2 games to enjoy Grand Theft Auto 4. But there are like Grand Theft Auto 5 has characters from Grand Theft Auto 4. Like we see Johnny, we see Packy, and we hear Nico reference. But the story's not about those characters from Grand Theft Auto 4 anymore. Grand Theft Auto 5 is its own complete standalone story. And I'm imagining that that's what this prequel is going to do. So does that?
Oh, this is a prequel.
Yeah. Does that do anything for you?
I don't know.
Does that raise your interest any knowing that?
Well, I mean, I'm like, I'd be interested in playing the first one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But then again, you know, with video games, it's almost like if you miss out on the first one, it's almost better to get just the newest one because like the old ones never hold up anymore. It seems.
Well, you know, that one's not that long ago, and I think it still holds up quite a bit, actually. I mean, we look at how well Grand Theft Auto 5 is doing right now. You got to remember, Grand Theft Auto 5 came out on PS3s and Xbox 360s, and people are still playing it today. There's you know, better versions of that game out there, and people just rebought it. But I mean, the tail end of that game has been huge. A large part of that thanks to the Grand Theft Auto Online, which makes me wonder: are we going to have a Red Dead Redemption Online? I know
the
that
first Red Dead Redemption had multiplayer, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Because I thought I've seen you play it like on your stream before.
Matter of fact, the Red Dead Redemption Online for the first game actually laid the foundation for what Grand Theft Auto Online is today. So, yeah, I expect this game to have a huge cartel. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be big. But that's awesome.
I haven't played enough Western video games. The only Western video games I think I've really played are the Call of Juarez.
Oh yeah, is that just not a genre that speaks out to you, or?
No, actually, like I've always thought, you know, Westerns and stuff was pretty cool, but it's just there's not really, I don't think, a whole lot of Western games out there. It's just, you know what I mean? There's some, but not very many. So they're not like, they kind of get overshadowed by everything else. Like, I have Call of Juarez Gunslinger, and it's actually pretty fun, although I haven't finished it yet. And I haven't played it for like a long time, but.
And you guys are free.
Games that I haven't.
Chat, you guys are free to jump in. We will talk with you. What do you guys think about the trailer and things like that? Of course, if you guys want to jump in, just let us know. Yeah, I'm so ready. I'm so down for some Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it's going to be amazingly an awesome thing because Rockstar so far has not released a bad game ever. You know what I mean? Like, all their games are gold. So it's truly a one of those developers that pride themselves on their accolades and keep forging to put out better products and things like that. I mean, even their Max Payne 3 was a really good game. So, like, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Tilgar, if it comes to PC, do you have any interest in Red Dead Redemption 2?
Not really.
No, not really. Westerns don't do it for you, huh?
No, it's not that. I'm just not into Rockstar games.
Oh, just not into Rockstar. There you go.
And don't get me, they look like good games and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I'm old-fashioned and out of the mindset. But I like being the hero. I like being the good guy.
Well, see, in Red Dead Redemption 1, you were the good guy.
Were you?
Yeah.
He's a gangster that got out of jail and then is killing all his partners.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You're playing a bad guy?
Well, you're playing a reformed bad guy. I mean, he was a bad guy, but now he's on the
reformed, or is he
the right side of the law? No, it's more he's trying to live a farmer's life in the first game. He's trying to just distance himself from all of it be as far removed as he can. But the federal law.
That'd be interesting. I just thought he was a bad guy.
No, the U.S. federal law has roped him back in and said, no, you have to go after the members of your old gang. So, yeah.
So they did that stuff even back in the old West days, huh?
And I
Yeah.
I probably have a prejudice because of Grand Theft Auto. I just think their games is highlighting the criminal life.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that, Tilgar. I'm not big on being a bad guy.
I don't mind being an anti-hero, you know, like the Clint Eastwood movies, you know.
Yeah, but these games got the redemption in the title, so you know, even though they're walking that.
Yeah, but I hear Rockstar Publisher, and then that just turns me off right there. So, but like I said, I'm probably one of the few people that are like that.
I get you. No, that's cool. Well, let's switch things. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, what about like if you do some of the quests in Skyrim where it involves you being like an assassin or a thief or something? You ever play those?
It's a little bit different, because in general, the main goal, you are the hero. In general, in the main goal of those games, you are the hero. You're there.
Even if you are doing some bad quests.
Even if you are doing some bad stuff, you are the hero. Even like Witcher 3. Witcher 3, you can play the guy kind of bad, but he's really a neutral guy that has leanings towards the good. I mean, he has his own little set of code of morals. But in general, he's a Witcher 3 Geralt's an anti-hero. He's not all about the greater good, but he believes in his friends and standing by them. Again, still has that hero concept. When I looked at Grand Theft Auto and stuff there, it was about how many people can you kill? What banks can you blow up? Who can you fuck? I mean, that's the impression I got. Maybe the game's not like that, but that's the impression I got.
Okay.
And ever since then, I've been thrown off on Rockstar games, okay? Now, whether I got the wrong impression or not, but that's the impression I took away from it.
No, the first 3 3D rendered like Rockstar games, I guess 3 Vice City, and they were big crime dramas, and even Grand Theft Auto 5, you're bad people doing bad stuff, but there's just that little bit more to it because of the way it satirizes American culture, and there is the good moral high ground in there somewhere. You just got to look for it. Does that make sense?
I guess I played I played Mafia before back in the day, and but at the end of that game, crime didn't pay. You ended up turning on your boss, and at the end, you were gunned down by the gang that you.
Spoiler alert! But
I mean, the game's like freaking.
I know. No, look. Red Dead Redemption. Look, Red Dead Redemption ends the same way. You've got the. You've got these lawmen that are pulling John Marston back in to go hunt down his old gang members, and he does everything that they ask of him, and all he wants to do is be free, go live with his wife, raise his son and thing. And then there's that scene where the U.S. Army comes, and their farm is surrounded, and he's in the barn. He tells his kids to go out the back, and he opens the doors, and the entire U.S. Army gun him down.
I gave you that. I said that's something I might think about trying because it doesn't seem as Grand Theft Auto. The only thing I told you was that Rockstar has shaded me on their games because of Grand Theft Auto.
He could maybe the character could actually be considered an anti-hero because of that too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Joe Kidd. That's like Joe Kidd, and some of Clint Eastwood's anti-hero.
Has a bad past, but he's trying to get away from it and live a normal life and not be a criminal anymore. But but his past catches up to him because you got to pay for your crimes.
But he's got his sense of honor, sense of code.